8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with co-hosts Steve-O and Renee. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, or sushi, who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Renee each week while they share their dining experiences with you. Listen every week while Steve-O and Renee interview celebrity chefs, give away gift certificates to some of South Florida's finest restaurants, concert tickets, and share their top 10 cuisines. Steve-O has written for the food sections of such publications as Boca Raton News, Boca Life Magazine, Parklander Magazine, and the Jewish Journal. He's no stranger to radio either. Steve-O has written 2 cookbooks, one for adults and one for children. He's a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Fitness and Nutrition, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Renee is the president of the largest communications and marketing firms in Florida, MBAS Incorporated. She's been the co-host of the Eat and Critique Show from its inception. Now let's get ready to call and share your dining experience at 877-927-6969. And now here's restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Eat and Critique Radio Show, where Renee and I, who are local food critics here.
We are?
Oh, we so are.
Just checking.
They're going to find out that we're local food critics today. We've kind of got a not so good review we're going to do today, but listen, the fans love that. It's like going to a hockey game.
They love the
fight.
fights.
Yeah. So
maybe we should fight.
No, let's don't do that. Listen, we search for fine dining restaurants throughout Boca, Broward, Palm Beach County, but we also look for the ones that aren't so good either. For the next hour, we are going to be reviewing 2 restaurants today. Tequila Ranch. They're at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and Ironwood Restaurant, which is at the PGA Resort.
Which was fabulous.
Unbelievable. I can't wait to do this review. And we're actually going to have the executive chef, Josh Shayers, on. Did I say Shayers?
Shayers?
Did I just say Shayers? He is going to kick me. I mean, Sayers, I know that.
Shayers. I love it.
Wow. I own like 45 shares of Clear
what?
Channel Radio.
Yeah, you wish.
Listen, before I go any further, I'm going to introduce you to my best side.
Your best side?
The most beautiful woman. See, I know how to do this, guys.
You're buttering me up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm so good at it. My co-host, Renee.
What's happening, Steve-O?
Before we go any further, we were at a very good friend's house last night at a party.
Yes, that was fun.
I felt like I was reviewing a restaurant last night.
How was the review?
Well, the review, it was good. The food was good. She did a wonderful job.
She's a phenomenal cook.
But you know what? We know someone who's traveling today in their car.
And listening to us.
Some new friends, David and Marie, so we want to say hi to them.
It's Maria, by the way.
It is?
I think so.
You're just doing that to make me look bad.
No, it really is.
Maria, Shamaria. Oh, I can't do that. I got to be careful what I say.
Better be.
Listen, we have just recently joined WZZR 94.3 family from another radio station that we were on for over a year.
Right.
And listen, what we wanted to do is we wanted to bring you a show like you've never heard or seen before. Yeah, that's right.
We're doing it.
A radio show that you have never seen before.
Why are you telling me?
Well, I have to look at you. I love to look at you.
Oh, my God. Big time sucking up today.
That means no couch tonight.
Car.
No car tonight.
Take a pillow.
Really bad sleeping in an Escalade. You know, there's something about
Plenty of room in the back.
air conditioning. But anyway,
It's going to be cool out tonight.
we were able to be blessed by AMP2 TV that's been actually streaming our show for the last year.
That's right.
That's not an easy task. So listen, we know for the last 5 or 6 weeks the audio hasn't been up to par. We do apologize. I think today is going to be a great show.
It's going to be perfection. I feel it.
Well, here's what we're going to do for all of our listeners out there, because we're kind of in a giving way. The first listener who calls us up right now at 877-927-6969, only if you're listening to us on radio, not iHeartRadio.
Right.
Not watching us on streaming right now.
Okay, so how do they prove that?
We're just going to have to trust. I trust
Okay.
everybody.
You do? Even
trust
me?
you. Absolutely, I trust you.
Okay.
So call us up, and not only are you going to be calling us up, just tell us how the audio sounds, but just for going to all that trouble, we will give you a $50 gift certificate.
You have to bribe them.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Okay, to Montgomery Wards. No, they're not even open anymore. No, okay. $50 gift certificate to Buddha Sky Bar
Wow.
on Atlantic Avenue.
Very cool.
One of our favorite sushi bars. $50 just for calling us up. Just say, is the audio coming in okay?
Well, give them the phone number to call.
I did. 877-297-6969.
Okay, so the first person to call in right now, I'll give the phone number again, 877-927-6969, to tell us how the audio is coming across. Will win a $50 gift certificate again to Buddha Sky Bar on Atlantic Avenue. And Buddha Sky
Look
Bar,
at the phone lines.
is it going crazy?
Wow.
Buddha Sky Bar won our best sushi
Oh, that's right,
restaurant
they did.
competition.
So we're giving away starting off giving away a nice prize already.
We are. Okay, do you want to take a caller or
I
you want
think
me
we've
to continue?
got someone on the phone.
Okay, so who do we have?
Hi there.
You have to pick one.
What do you mean I have to pick the first one?
Okay.
We have a caller on the phone. Hello?
Okay, I guess not. Anyway, so we want to thank owner John Hanley and executive chef Louie of the Meatball Room in Boca Raton for inviting us to a live remote last week.
Yeah, that we did.
That
And
was-
guess what? Now we got Blaine on the phone.
Okay, so you're going to cut into me. You're going to interrupt me.
No, I never do that.
Okay, you always do that. Okay.
Hey, Blaine.
Dwayne.
How's it going, bro?
Good, how are you?
Good. How you doing? How do we sound?
You sound awesome. It sounds beautiful.
Okay, see
Renee,
that?
is that
He's
a
talking
cousin
about,
of yours?
No, he's talking about me. Right,
Yes,
Blaine?
that as well, yes.
You're
Okay.
listening on the radio.
Yeah, 94.3.
Good for you, the
Okay,
man.
perfect. Thank the Lord. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, let me ask you, have you ever been to Buddha Sky Bar?
No, never.
Oh, bro, listen. This place is on Atlantic Avenue. It's right there in the heart of Delray.
It's the place to be.
You are going to
Yeah, I
love
love
this.
that strip. That's a nice strip.
I know.
Yes.
So, and I hope you like sushi.
Well, I'll try it, that's for sure. I know my wife does.
Oh,
Okay, they have
wow.
other food besides that. Japanese, Chinese interpretation.
Oh, I love
You
that
like
as
that?
well.
I love it. Interpretation? You sound like a restaurant critic.
You think?
Yeah, how about that?
Okay, listen, stay on the line. We're going to get all your information. This will go out to you on Monday.
Okay.
And you are lucky. Thanks for taking
Thanks
the time
for
to call us
calling
and let
in.
us know.
Well, thank you.
You are
Have
the
a
man.
great
Thanks,
day.
Blaine.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so back to our live
It's all
remote.
together now.
I know, I just said thank God. Okay,
Absolutely.
back to our live remote that we had last week, the Meatball Room, which was so much fun. And we received so many emails.
Uh-huh. See? Paybacks, huh?
Oh, my goodness. Telling us how much they enjoyed watching our show live on amp2.tv and being able to view all of Executive Chef Louie's dishes, which were incredible.
Best pizza I've ever had.
That's
It's
because
not
I
a
made
pizza
it.
place.
But wait a second. That's because I made it. Did you like the pizza I made you?
I did. It was
The
really
veggie
good.
pizza? They're naming it after you.
Yeah, right. The veggie pizza, right. Because I love veggies so much.
I know you do. Anyway, so Steve-O and I reviewed a restaurant last week at the Seminole Hard Rock, Coconut Creek. No, it's not Coconut Creek.
Renee.
Seminole Hard Rock Casino called Tequila Ranch. What
Wait
are
a
you
minute,
going to tell
before
me?
we do this review,
What?
this is the Seminole Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Could we find a horse's head in our bed this coming week after we get
What
through
are
with
you
this
talking
review?
about?
Well, this is
Are you
not-
having dreams of the Godfather
well,
movie?
This is, maybe there's mafia behind this. I mean, we're going to find out.
Settle down over there, cowboy.
Okay. Listen, I had nothing to do with this review. Yeah, I guess I did.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Okay. So if you just started listening to our show for the first time, Steve-O and I don't pull any punches. We may punch each other.
Too. Yeah, but not with you.
When it comes to reviewing a restaurant, and we will not even advertise a restaurant unless they've done a tasting with us first. And we've had restaurants contact us wanting to get our show right, get it on our
Get on
show
our
right
show.
away. But our tastings are booked. I mean, we're booked like through
Through April.
April.
Yeah.
Wow. We're going to have to start doing more tastings through the week then.
I know.
Get more people on
Everybody
the show.
wants us to come to the restaurant. And we strictly...
We're getting popular.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's me.
We got a lot of emails last week. So listen, we will not even give away a gift certificate if the review is not good. And I don't know of another show like that who would do that. They would take the advertising.
Well,
they
if
would
we
take,
can't recommend them, then we won't give out a gift certificate.
Well, today we have our first negative review since we moved here to 94.3, which has been now a couple months now.
Okay, so Steve-O and I did a tasting at Tequila Ranch at the Hard Rock last week. And the
The
restaurant...
Hard Rock's very nice. It's
We
beautiful.
love
We
the
love
Hard
the
Rock.
Hard Rock. Beautiful place.
We love Cafe Moderano's, Steve Moderano. And the restaurant, the ambiance is very nice. It's like Mexican decor. It's a nice-looking restaurant.
It is. It's beautiful inside.
The server and the general manager couldn't have been any more accommodating. They were very nice. And we first started out with the salsa and chips, and the salsa was good.
Listen, you know
But it
what?
went downhill after that. That's all I'm going to say.
When we go to review a Mexican restaurant, if the salsa is not good, we already know we're in trouble.
You got a problem.
We got a
major
major
problem.
So anyway, it actually
The salsa was good. The chips were good.
So
Okay,
that was
so
a good
continue
start.
on.
That was a good start.
That was it.
Yeah. Well, then we got to do the guacamole.
Which, by the way, I'm allergic to avocados.
Okay, that's okay.
So I couldn't even taste it.
Well,
But it would be nice to ask me.
Let's
are
talk
you
about the
do you have any food
presentation now.
allergies? Okay, go for it.
I love what a lot of restaurants are starting to do now, where they actually come to the table just to make the guacamole for you at the table.
Right in front of you.
But it's like they do it old style, which is, I mean, it's really cool how they do it. Well,
They have an actual tool to do that.
yes. And it gives
Not
you
at
that
Tequila
great,
Ranch.
you know, it gives you that great ambiance. Well, at Tequila Ranch, they use forks. Kind of took away
It was
a lot
very
of the
strange.
ambiance. And I got to tell you, the guacamole was just fair.
I wouldn't know.
Renee and I do not do well with just fair. Not when it comes time to recommending you, because we appreciate everybody's got a budget. I don't care how much money you have. People have a budget. The last thing you want to do is go to a restaurant
And waste
it's
your
just
money.
fair. There's too many great restaurants out there.
Exactly.
So the guacamole was just fair.
Like I said, I wouldn't know. Then we were served the Trio de Tacos. And there were 3 varieties of tacos. And the first one was the carne asada, which you ate.
I love that. I really did like it.
I wouldn't know because you didn't share any of that with me.
Okay.
I didn't get a bite of that.
What is this, like a fishing trip?
I threw out the bait. I got nothing.
Okay.
How was it, though, Steve?
No, really,
one
the
was
carne
good?
asada was okay. It really was okay.
Okay, then the chicken one was so dry. It was like shoe leather.
As my Jewish
Not that I've
friends-
ever had shoe leather.
As my Jewish friends say, it was oi.
Don't say any
I
Yiddish
know I
words.
can't say oi, right?
I am not saying any more Yiddish words. I got in trouble for that.
The chicken was so dry.
I said it was like shoe leather.
It really was.
It was
bad.
horrible. And then how about the pork one? And usually, listen, chicken is
Are
usually...
you sure that was pork?
Wait a second. Chicken is usually marinated, so how do
Yeah.
you ruin that?
How do you, especially Mexican, they usually marinate it really well.
Was that marinated? See, I
Not
thought
in
we were
this
going to. I
lifetime.
thought we were going to butt heads on this. On this.
No, I
review.
agree with you on chicken.
Okay.
I think,
And how about the pork?
how do you know that was pork?
I'm not quite sure.
I think we just told our audience about how the pork was.
It left a very bad aftertaste.
Listen, I had to order another whole glass of water.
You had to order
and
it.
I
They didn't give you
wasn't
water.
thirsty. That's it. Listen, there's no excuse for that.
He said, "Leave the pitcher."
He said, the pork? No.
I
Pass the
threw my
pork.
piece under the table.
No, I didn't do the
Couldn't
pocket.
finish it.
I
I'm
didn't do the
sorry.
pocket, right?
I know. I just stuck it under the table because they were watching us. Don't tell anybody.
Sometimes when it comes to a bad piece of meat,
Oy.
and we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings there, sometimes the meat ends up in my pocket.
I know. I found it in the laundry.
Okay.
Please.
Anyway, the pork was horrible.
Okay.
That's
so
all
the
I-
main course, they brought us out the meat lovers sampler plate.
I thought it was at a pizza place. It was
Okay,
a meat
bring me
lovers place.
out some meat, some fish, different things to taste, like a whole array.
Right.
Anyway,
The
So what do you
skirt
think of
steak.
it? The skirt steak was
It
okay.
was no, they actually marinated well. It was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah.
How about-
Maybe even better than okay. I will give them that. But
I
then
wouldn't.
it started going downhill.
How was the flank steak?
Oh,
It's like a hockey puck.
Renee,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice.
you thought the chicken was overcooked? The steak,
I
the
cou-
flank steak,
Listen, I couldn't cut into it. I
It
need a
was-
saw.
I'm chewing. I thought, you know what? I
was
felt
bad.
like I was on the Three Stooges. You know, they're chewing and going, this is like they just keep chewing.
I saw
and
you spare that.
chewing.
I saw you spare that into your napkin.
You didn't.
I did.
That was horrible.
I found it in your pocket.
Very chewy. How do you cook a flank steak?
First of all, they overcooked it.
That's
It
what
was
I-
well done. So,
okay, and then they did the pork sausage.
which was greasy.
Beyond greasy. I could have combed my hair.
I thought
Oh,
you said you liked it.
speaking of combing my hair. and
What hair?
And speaking of beautiful women, you know what we forgot to tell everybody?
What?
Go to www.theeatoncritiqueshow.com right now, and you can actually watch us live. So, and you want to watch the show live because
Why?
you got to see the expressions we're doing in here. See, you can get behind the scenes. It's fun watching our show. We get emails all the
Yes,
time.
absolutely.
People love watching our show. So if you want to go watch it right now, right there on our homepage, voila, it's, and Renee hates when I go www.
Because you don't need the W's.
Who said?
Okay.
Did you write the Google word book? for me?
Continue on, cowboy.
Okay. www.theeatoncritiqueshow.com. If you don't know how to spell critique, we're all in
Google
trouble.
it.
Yeah, Google it. Go look it up. Anyway, what also...
Okay, how about the
but
side dishes?
I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
The roasted corn,
Tasteless.
beyond. Have you ever heard of a word called salt and pepper? At culinary school, it's the first thing they teach you.
Okay,
salt
that
and
would not have
pepper.
helped, but that's okay.
And the roasted potatoes?
First of all, those were not roasted.
How do you know?
Because they were like boiled. Because roasted potatoes are supposed to be crispy on the outside,
They were
soft
fingerlings.
and the inside. You actually said you liked those. You
They're
did. You
okay.
said, "Oh, these are good." I said they are disgusting.
Okay, I was
They were like mush. If I want mashed potatoes, I'll order mashed potatoes.
listen, I felt bad because their server was wonderful. The GM
Okay.
was wonderful.
And the food was not.
okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen, it's your dime. If you want to drive over there, it's your dime. Let's talk about the dessert.
Okay, go ahead. You do it.
How do you make a choice of flan at a Mexican restaurant as your signature dish?
Instead of like churros.
Yeah.
Or something.
Sopapillas.
Okay. I'm not really a big flan person.
Okay.
How was the flan?
It's kind of really hard to screw flan up. It really is.
Okay.
I mean, how many people say, oh, we're going there because they have the greatest flan? Have you ever heard anyone say that?
Never.
Never. Okay.
So what'd you think of it?
It was okay. Don't drive all the way over there, even if you live across the street for the flan.
The only thing good there was the
coulda done-
service.
the
The service
service,
was
yeah.
excellent. But if you don't have good food, I didn't even want to be served. I was done.
Okay, so how do we, we don't do things on a number basis.
No.
We have our own little,
Rating system.
I almost said shtick again. I almost said that again.
But you just did.
It's a Jewish word. It's Yiddish.
I know, but you're not allowed.
Okay. Anyway,
You're in trouble.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
How do we rate Tequila Ranch?
Never
Never coming
back.
back. That's the first time we've ever laughed at one that you said we're never coming back. So let's go to break, and when we come back, I hope we're still on the air. We might
No Yiddish words.
Okay.
I phase me
We
up.
might have to come back and do and give away another, see if we're still on the air, another gift certificate. We will be right back.
Hi, this is Renee. If you're in the mood for some of the finest Greek food you've ever tasted, where you will be made to feel like family, then you need to go to Tasso's Greek Taverna in Fort Lauderdale. It has remained at the top of Steve-O and my favorite Greek dining list. If you want the freshest food from their vegetables to their seafood and meat dishes, and you want a dish made with love and passion, you must try Tasso's Greek Taverna. Try Steve-O's favorite Colorado lamb chops or any of their delicious Greek spreads, and I promise you will feel like you're on the islands of Greece. Dine in this fine architecture that is simply magnificent. Tasso's Greek Taverna is open during the week from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m., and Sundays from 12 a.m. to 10 p.m. They are located at 3330 East Oakland Park Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. To make your dining reservations, call Tasso's now at 954-200-6006. Tasso's is listed on our website as one of Steve-O and my top 16 restaurants in South Florida. Call them today to make reservations at 954-200-6006 and tell them you heard on the Eat and Critique Show.
Yo, cuz, how you doing? This is Steve Martorano of Cafe Martorano in Fort Lauderdale, and at the Hard Rock Seminole Hotel and Casino, and at the Rio in Las Vegas. And I love turning into my friends Steve-O and Renee, Eat and Critique Radio Show. Enjoy. Say goodbye.
That's her theme song for
Out and About.
with Steve-O and Renee. See, we're not going to just do just dining. We're going to get into entertainment, and we've got some wonderful partners like the Kravis Center,
Hard Rock.
Seminole Hard Rock, if they're still going to be with us, and Jazz's Nightlife.
Why? Because it's Tequila Ranch?
Yeah, it's one of their restaurants.
Okay, but we love the Hard Rock.
I know. This is a cool segment because this is when we're going to be giving away tickets, entertainment type tickets. And
So
we
give out
actually-
the number again. Let's see if you know it by heart.
Oh, I totally know.
Let me
by
see.
heart.
This is a test.
No,
I'm testing you today.
No, this is easy.
Go ahead.
877-927-6969. And I'm looking at you. If you're watching us on TV right now, then you would know that I did it right.
Okay.
Nah. Okay.
What's blah?
Okay, it's another Yiddish word.
No, it's not. Leave
just
the
made it
Yiddish
up.
to me, baby.
Okay.
Okay, just saying.
Well, I'm Jewish too, sort of.
You
kinda.
are?
Yeah.
Since when? This morning?
Schwarzenstein? Anyway, let's give away a pair of tickets to Joan Rivers, who's going to be at the Kravis Center on March 13th. Our little show's giving away a pair of tickets to Joan Rivers?
We're not so little anymore.
Wow. Unbelievable. If you want a pair of tickets,
I do.
I would love to. No, we're going to go see Michael Bolton.
Okay.
Phones are already ringing off the wall already. I bet you this will be easy. 2 tickets, March 13th.
They're
Kravis
ringing
Center.
off the wall.
Joan Rivers. We're going to take the first caller, and God, this is going to be lucky for them today.
Okay.
I hope it's not Blaine again. I'm just hoping. Okay, let's see who we have on line 1.
You have a name up on the board?
No.
That's helpful.
All I see is ringing, 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 ringing. One ringy dingy.
Okay, so why don't you tell everybody the date that Joan Rivers is going to be there at the Kravis Center?
March 13th.
Are you right?
I think so.
You always screw those up.
Hey, if she's
At
not
8
there,
p.m.
Yeah, if she's
Thursday
not
at 8
there,
p.m.
then it was a different night. When you go there, you'll see any cars outside. The place is dark.
Go home.
I gave you the wrong date. No.
Go out to dinner.
Let's go to Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, bro.
Hey,
how
Joe,
you doing?
how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So you just did I say you won these tickets? They're $100, but you won them though. But they're $100.
You have to pay Steve-O.
You got to pay me, Joe.
I'll give them to you for free. Listen, Joe, I'll give them to you for free.
You're the best.
Thank you. I know that. Listen, I detect a New York accent there.
Atlantic City. But I live down here now.
Love the accent.
Wait a minute, Joe. Where's down here?
Down here in South Florida.
Oh, I thought he was
Settle
in
down.
Australia or something, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, have you been listening to the show?
Yeah, I listen to it every week.
You are the man.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Give him
Thank
2
you.
tickets. Don't just.
tickets for the meatball room last week, and I missed out. But I'm happy with this.
You and 50 other
okay.
people. But listen, I think here's what we're going to. I like Joe. I like his voice.
You do?
He's been listening. Instead of just.
He's one of my peeps.
He is one of your peeps, sort of. He's Atlantic City.
Okay, close enough.
Instead of giving him just 1 ticket to Joan Rivers, let's give him 2.
You're so good.
I am unbelievably good.
You're the man today.
Okay. Joe, hang on the line. We're going to do this every week. Not to Joan Rivers, but we're going to do this
Well,
every
she's not
week.
back every week.
Hold on the line. Let us get your name and phone number and everything, and you'll have your tickets at the will call window at the Kravis Center.
Pretty cool.
All right, thank you so much.
You're the man.
Thanks
No,
for
thank
listening,
you.
Joe.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Great show.
Thank you very much.
Of course, we're giving you tickets.
We have to bribe our listeners. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing Spyro Gyro on April 14th at Jazz's Nightlife in Meisner
That's
Park.
going to be cool. We're going to have a lot of tickets
We're
to
going to
give
have
away.
tickets to give away for them.
And Jazz is a neat place to go
Love
to a
that place. Their
concert.
food is excellent there, too, by the way. And then Michael Bolton will be performing at the Kravitz Center on Wednesday, March 12th at 8 p.m. And I'll be backstage with Michael.
Okay.
You'll be out front. I'll be backstage.
No,
Just
I'm
letting
gonna
you
be
know.
I'm going to be selling programs.
Popcorn,
Yeah, popcorn.
pretzels.
Hey, leave pretzels out. We're getting ready to do a review that I loved.
Okay,
They're
what-
pretzel bread.
Okay. Smokey Robinson's going to be there on March 15th. Lily Tomlin on April 2nd, and we'll be giving tickets away for that, too. Paul Anka, who my father loves, Paul Anka.
He does?
Yes, on April 5th. That's still at the Kravitz Center.
Is this a misprint? Richard Nixon's going to be there on April the 19th?
You go see him.
Okay. I think it's a misprint.
Anyway, we have some really great concerts coming up at the Kravitz Center next month. And we have a great guest coming on our show today, the executive chef from Ironwood Steak and Seafood Restaurant at the PGA National Resort and Spa, executive chef Josh Sayer, where Steve-O and I tasted at Friday night, which was phenomenal.
No, this is going to be...
Don't try to top me.
I can't?
No,
Listen, we don't... You know what? We eat at so many fine restaurants.
we do.
Fine restaurants. But then there's those few that are just a little bit cut above the... cut above. Did I say
Spit it
that
out.
right?
Just spit it out. Don't spit on me. Just spit it out.
Am I drilling out the corner of my
think
mouth
so.
still?
I'm getting nervous over here. I'm getting a net.
Yeah. And I don't know how many of our listeners, because we have a lot of people in Broward also, have actually been to the PGA National.
It's worth the trip.
Oh my God, it's beautiful
It's a
there.
beautiful community and golf course.
No kidding. And did you see that little place on the side where they you pull over and they sell you oranges and they wash your car?
Really?
Was that part of the PGA? No, I
don't think
I don't think so. So
Where were you?
I was doing a
Someplace.
scenic drive.
I wasn't with you.
It was pretty amazing. We're going to go to another break right now. And when we come back, I can't wait to talk to Chef Josh.
Okay.
You know, but before we go to break, I want to say something about my favorite deli.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I love 2J's, Renee. No, I
You don't have to sell me. I love the place, too.
Let me tell you, the reason why I love 2J's, first of all, they have 23 locations, 11 of them just here in in Broward and Palm Beach
Yes.
County. So there's one close by.
Right by our house.
And you know how much I love corned beef and rye? And there's been times I'm just like driving down the street and just start thinking, wow.
2J's is calling your name.
Yeah, because their bread is so fresh. It's always hot. I love their crust on their rye bread. It's always that real. I mean, it's got just a great texture to it. I love their Swiss cheese. I love when I tell them I want it shaved and lean. It's shaved and lean. Okay, I never have to worry. Some places you have to worry about how you're going to get your corned beef and then the side orders. Their sides are so great.
Potato
I
latkes.
know.
Potato
How-
salad.
coleslaw, I love their
macaroni salad. Excellent.
Absolutely. And I do also enjoy going there for breakfast, but every time it's always so consistent, which is really important to me. Customer service is, they don't feel like they're doing you a favor. Let me tell you something. Go to 2J's. I mean, a lot of times people say, oh, they're a chain. Who cares? They're wonderful.
They do the best platters.
They do. The platters are wonderful, but I love going there for breakfast, and I do my build your own.
And their bakery.
Oh, how do you walk by the cashier?
The
with all-
Rugelach.
The Rugelach.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
No, I'm saying you're Cookie Monster.
And you know what? Their chopped liver, it's just like my Nana used to make. I love
For
2J's.
Shabbat, right?
For Shabbat.
Well, you said the Baracha.
Renee, what are you talking?
Just testing you. I don't know.
Hey, test this. Okay, so
We love 2J's.
we love 2J's. When you go in, tell them Steve-O and Renee sent you. Go to www.2J's, that's TOOJAYS.com. Find out the location nearest you. Love 2J's. We will be back in just a minute.
Hi, this is Renee from the South Florida Eat and Critique Radio Show. We want to welcome a new friend to our show, AMP2.TV, the first and only internet television network that's truly plugged in. When Steve-O and I went searching for an internet production company, we discovered AMP2.TV, a full-service production company who now handles all our streaming videos. They offer web page development, and they use the latest platforms to help make your business selling points more powerful. They can do remote, live streaming, as well as tape production. Let AMP2.TV handle any of your television production needs. They have all sorts of creative TV production packages to choose from. See why AMP2.TV works with Comcast, Bravo, The O, and Fox 29. To see owner Freddie Santori's work, go to our website at www.steveoandreneeshow.com. Scroll down on the left side bottom of our homepage where you will find AMP2.TV's great work they did for us. To contact them, go to www.amp2.tv. Go ahead.
And we're back.
Oh, are we back?
So let me introduce you to a new friend of the show, a new best friend of the show.
Yes.
Executive Chef Josh Sayers of Ironwood Steak and Seafood at the PGA National Resort and Spa, where Steve-O and I tasted Friday night. Welcome to the show, Josh.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I was thinking the other day, dude, I bet, what if a lot of people don't even know that Ironwood, that anybody can go there, not just members?
Right, that's not exclusive.
That is a thing that we run into all the time. They think that it's private, but actually we are open to the public.
Yeah, because when we've been promoting you all week, I actually got 5 emails, people going, are you sure we can go?
Talking to Mike a little, Josh.
Are you sure we can go there? Because I thought that was a private place. We just want to make sure we get you to talk into your mic. He's got such a deep voice. I don't know why.
You can't miss it. Well, tell everybody where it's located. Where are you located?
It's right in the lobby of PGA National Resort and Spa, right behind our gorgeous iBar, which is very nice.
The piano bar.
And the piano bar.
That's a great hangout over there.
Yes, it is.
You can have
Yes, it
tapas and drinks and go for dinner and then go back to the bar
And then back to the bar to continue the great
and
evening.
back to the bar.
Did you see all the people sitting at the bar
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
with their golf attire? I mean, it was like still PGA National.
Is that the dress code over there, golf attire?
Yeah, sure.
We were dressed
call
wrong.
it resort casual.
Yeah, but how about the guys?
I have to go shopping now for resort casual.
How about the guy with the nice golf shirt on with the Speedos? That was a little weird.
I thought that was you.
No way.
Anyway, your restaurant's beautiful. It actually reminded me like rustic, contemporary kind of thing.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we call it American Contemporary.
Yes, they have
Had a rustic feel to it. Didn't you feel
and their
that?
cuisine is that way. Same, it matches the name of the restaurant. I thought that was wonderful.
Okay. So tell everybody about Swank Farm, because I know
Yeah.
you mentioned Swank Farms.
Swank Farms is a local organic farm out in Wellington. They grow all sorts of produce, beets, tomatoes, all sorts of herbs, and it's all organic. Most of it's hydroponic. It's a great place, and they're open to the public as well. They do tours. It's a really, really nice place, especially if you love produce.
Could we ever see you over there picking?
Yeah,
out
he's picking
beets?
with a basket and an apron. First, I want to mention also your hospitality by General Manager Danielle Ryan and our server last night, Cliff Simon. It wasn't last night, Friday
night. Yes.
Who made us feel so welcome.
Oh, Danielle's great. Cliff is a good friend of mine. We've known each other for a couple of years, and
He told me
So
you
knowledgeable.
Wait a minute. He told me you owe him a bunch of money.
Oh,
you sure
no.
your friend? No, he knew the menu so well.
Backwards and forwards. He really did. He was excellent.
Yeah, I made sure he was on your guys' table.
Thank you for that. So tell everybody a little bit about your background.
My background, I've been in the business for about 15 years. Been doing it professionally since culinary school, about 12 years ago at Johnson & Wales. Then I kind of just bounced around, South Carolina, North Carolina. Then now I'm back home in Palm Beach, and I've been at PGA ever since.
I noticed the Southern hospitality.
Sir?
Yeah, no.
Ma'am?
Well, let's get started with our tasting. What we're going to do is we're going to, and you actually probably already know, tell us a little bit about each dish. We're going to give you the dishes that we had, but we started off with the assortment of breads.
The bread basket.
Oh,
which was incredible. Those spreads were so good.
Yes, there's a little bit of, well, first off, you get a pretzel bread, a couple slices of a raisin cranberry bread. There's a little lavash. It's kind of like a hard cracker. And then we put out a little hummus, cinnamon
Wait a
honey
second,
butter.
I didn't see the crackers.
you didn't?
Did you eat all those? I didn't see any crackers in the basket.
Remember when I told you, look, do you know that guy right there?
No, I
And you
don't fall
looked-
for your tricks
Oh.
anymore.
You know what your pretzel bread? Mm-hmm. Everywhere, I mean, a lot of people do pretzel bread,
Yeah.
but theirs is always so hard.
It was so
It's
soft.
always so hard. Yours, you could enjoy it.
It tasted like it just came out of the oven.
It did.
Yeah.
It
I
was-
snack on that
Did
most
it?
of the day.
I probably did.
And the spreads. Let's talk about the spreads that you.
There were
brought
3
out.
different spreads.
Yeah, there was a cinnamon honey butter, a roasted red pepper hummus, and then there was a little cheese and olive oil, Romano cheese, roasted red pepper, parsley, a little olive oil, mix that together.
The hummus was my favorite.
There
I
wasn't a
loved
bad
it.
spread. What do you mean your favorite? There
I'm
was
just
not
saying,
a bad spread.
I'm allowed to have a
Because
favorite.
you know, like we get
no, I'm just
spreads.
saying I like that the best.
Okay, but normally when we get spreads, there's like one we don't really like, and there's 2 or 1.
They were all really
All
good.
3 were good.
But the hummus was my favorite.
Well, then you brought us out the tuna tartare. Bro, wow. With the avocado, the little diced avocado.
Yes, sir. It's a little, start off with a little bib lettuce cup, diced tuna, diced avocado. We toss in a little homemade ponzu sauce that we make. That goes into the lettuce cup. Then there's some crispy wontons on there, orange segment, shaved jalapeno. Then my favorite, a little dollop of sriracha right on top.
I saw the jalapeno in there.
The dish.
Did you taste that? It was not hot.
No, there was not a lot of heat to it. That dish was $15 and so well.
I know you
worth
love
it.
that dish,
Everything you picked out for us was just right on. I mean,
especially the beet salad,
oh,
which I loved because I actually love beets.
the organic roasted.
So tell
beef.
everybody about that because that was incredible.
It's an organic roasted beet salad. It's served over a little bed of spicy arugula. We get fresh tangerines and we make a little tangelo vinaigrette. It's topped with crusted pistachios, and there's a little goat cheese that's actually rolled in pistachios as well.
Unbelievable. Even you liked it.
You even took some off my plate. That's how
You
good
saw
it was.
Well, you don't share. I have to force you to. Okay, then we had the diver scallops, and I told you the diver scallops by far were the best that Steve-O and I have ever eaten.
Those diver scallops, as I said, I wanted to really showcase the Ironwood menu, and I picked what I felt was some of the best dishes that we have on that menu. The scallops being one. It's served over a bed of Anson Mill grits, which I get from Charleston, South Carolina. Order those once a month. 4 scallops, a couple of asparagus spears. We make a dulce de leche beurre blanc, which is like a caramel wine butter sauce.
It was
a little
incredible.
popcorn rice, and a little chili oil to garnish.
I'm going to tell you something about your menu. Please do not take this the wrong way. I think your menu is lean and mean. There's not, there's
like
not
that.
3 pages. And listen, it's like they really focus on certain dishes, and it's so easy. I loved
Yes,
your
sir.
menu.
And it was the first time I ever tasted grits, I have to say.
It was.
And those were the best grits to taste.
First, I thought it was rice, and Steve-O said, no, it's grits. You know, he's from Texas.
I'm from Texas, so I know my
He
grits.
said, that's grits.
Those
was
are
interesting.
delicious.
What they say on Cousin Vinny? No Southerner does any 15-second grits, But the whole dish together, and we're starting to taste a lot of the diver scallops now. I'm going to just do this very, very nonchalant. Yours is absolutely one of the best we've had.
Well, thank you very much.
Fresh. That was the first thing.
Didn't I just say
how
that?
fresh they were.
Thank
But
you very much.
I just want to just kind of reiterate because they were so
Try to copy
good.
me.
I love copying you.
Stop it.
Okay. Then you brought us out the 16-ounce bone-in steak.
And I love the fact that you sliced it up for us.
Yeah, that was, I figured that's one of my favorite steaks on the menu, the 16-ounce Kansas City bone-in. It's
It was
prime
incredible.
beef.
It really was.
Yeah, and I really didn't want you guys to have to play around with steak knives at the table, so I just took it off the bone
Why, you
for
didn't
you.
trust us?
Oh, no, I just wanted you guys to see it. Really nice. It's a great
The
steak.
sign of a great chef is the steak was cooked to perfection.
Yes, it
Thank you very
was.
much.
And it did
Sometimes-
not even need steak sauce. I mean, you served us different steak sauces, which tell everybody about the different steak sauces.
Yeah, we have 6 steak sauces on the menu, and we also have the salts that I shared with you guys. It's a pink peppercorn salt, it's a porcini powder salt, and then it's a coffee salt as well. In my belief, I feel with the quality of steak that I have on the menu,
it needs nothing.
You need nothing. Salt and pepper, and I tell my guys in the kitchen all the time, just salt and pepper. Let the food speak for itself.
I
flavor
agree. I had to
come
taste all the sauces, and they were incredible, but the steak did not need it.
No. And I'm glad you said that because I was hoping for it.
Well, we wanted to taste it, but it's like, this doesn't need sauce at
No,
all.
absolutely not.
It stood out, and I'm gonna put it this way: there's about 2 or 3. Well, there's 2 other steak places that are on my top of my list. You are absolutely number
Right up
3.
there. Yes.
Oh,
Not
thank you very
not
much.
in that order, but there's 3 steakhouses that we have
Up
tasted
there with
at,
them. Yes,
and
absolutely.
you were one of the 3, bro. It
Well,
was
thank
a
you very much.
wonderful,
Thank you very much.
prepared. Your plating.
And you have an extensive wine selection
do.
as well.
We have about 400 bottles on our wine list. We won the Wine Spectator Award in 2012, which
Nice.
we just redid the wine list again, and we're actually hoping to get it again this year.
That's wonderful. And then you brought us out 2 desserts.
Their signature desserts.
Yes, signature desserts. Bread pudding with the vanilla ice cream and the blueberries. And Steve-O loves, and I told you that evening, his favorite is key lime pie. So it was funny that you
Love
brought
key
that
lime
out.
pie.
It was incredible.
And
So
I've
tell
had it
everybody about
prepared
those dishes.
so many different ways.
This was unusual, too, because it had lemon meringue.
Well, the first one was a blueberry and white chocolate bread pudding, which is an old New Orleans recipe that I picked up from a chef before my time. Little blueberry compote on the bottom, vanilla ice cream right on top, and then what I like to call the Mile High key lime pie. It's about a really nice, thick piece of key lime pie, and we make lemon meringue right on top and toast that off with a little raspberry coulis.
Loved it. And we got like chaza dishes.
I know.
Like big dishes. That means, in Jewish, that means big.
Yeah, your portions are amazing.
Huge.
So, listen, now we have everyone out there starved. So guess what?
It's time to call in for a gift certificate.
Yeah.
So call in now for a $100 gift certificate at 877-927-6969 to the Ironwood Steak and Seafood at the PGA Resort and Spa.
First caller in, 877-927-6969.
Tell everybody your hours.
We're
Wait a second, the chef's getting ready to call in himself. No, that's against... No,
No,
that-
bro, you give that to us.
Exactly.
We're going.
I'm taking his phone away.
Listen, if you love steak, you will love Ironwood Steak and Seafood.
And it's a great hangout.
Oh, my God, look at the phones.
They're going crazy, right?
They're like piranhas.
Okay. Tell everybody your hours.
Sunday through Thursday, we're open from 5 until 10, and Friday and Saturday night, we're open from 5 until 11.
Okay, and the piano bar is open as well. So those are later hours, and you can have tapas there and
Yes,
drinks.
ma'am. Thursday, Friday, and
Ma'am.
Saturday.
Yeah, Southern.
The
Okay.
piano bar is open from 6 until 9, and we bring in a different singer every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. There's a small little tapas menu, like you said, out there, and it'll also you can have the Ironwood menu as well in there.
For those
Wow.
of you who don't understand, he didn't say T-O-P-L-E-S, tapas.
No, you're the only one that thinks along those lines. Just like the place in Delray. You thought it was like Topless Tuesday. It's Tapas Tuesday.
That was right.
Your mind is in the gutter.
Okay, so listen, we have on the line Eric. Oh, I'm so jealous. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Well, hello, you guys. How are you today?
Did we
Great.
make you hungry enough?
Listen, I am just famished right now after
know.
this conversation.
That's what happens with our show.
Well, congratulations. You won a $100 gift certificate.
Well, it's fantastic. I got to tell you, I've been to Ironwood in the past, and I thought it was spectacular, but you just reconfirmed all of my thoughts to make me feel that you validated my emotions about the place.
Do you have resort wear? Because if you go there, you have to put on resort wear.
You know, listen, I was born in the 6th borough of New York, which is South Florida, so of course I have resort wear.
Okay. How come I don't have any?
Hey, Eric, by the way, this
Yes.
gift certificate, you can't use at the drive-up window for Ironwood, okay? They just will not allow it.
Well, I guess I'll have to tweak my my system and make it work another
No, it's
way.
not Steak and Shake.
No, this place is definitely not Steak and Shake.
Isn't the whole area, the whole resort area, like just absolutely beautiful? The golf course, everything.
I know, you got to go there for a weekend.
Well, I have to tell you, I was at the Honda Classic when it was there last week, and I was very spoiled, able to go to the Jack Nicklaus tent where everything was catered, and it was wonderful.
Wow.
And, you know, my brother and I were there together, and both of us, his offices are in the PGA home offices, same building.
Nice.
It's just such an elegant, from the moment you drive onto the property, through the community, you are embracing elegance and South Florida at its best.
Eric, your last
I think he
name
wants to
isn't
be
Sayers, is it?
I think he wants to be part of the show.
It really is, and when you pull up to the club, everyone treats you, as if you are family. You're there, and I'm not part of the group. I'm just telling you.
He's the guy who parked our car the other night.
I know. I should do some advertising.
You tipped him really good.
He's got this great voice, this great enthusiasm. Now he's got a $100 gift certificate to Ironwood Steak and Seafood. Listen, bro, hold on the phone. We're going to get your name and address. If you don't have this gift certificate by November, you might give us a call.
Listen, if
Our
I don't
number
have
will
it
be
by
changed.
the end of the week, I'll be in trouble.
Hey, thanks for listening. Keep listening, bro.
Well, I listen every week. It's informative and entertaining. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Sayers. Wow, man, you got some fans already on our show.
Sounds like it. Sounds like
Amazing.
it.
Do you guys serve brunch?
The downstairs restaurant does. It's a little breakfast, Palm Terrace.
Okay. You just had the Honda Classic there last week.
Yes, sir.
Was Michael Bolton there? Because he's
I did
doing
not-
Honda
I did not
commercials.
see him.
I'm just asking. You see, he's doing Honda commercials now.
I want to know if did you cook for anybody special? that
Tiger
we would know?
Woods.
Fortunately, Mr. Woods doesn't come through.
Mr. Woods.
the restaurant, but yeah, we had a couple of golfers that stay on property that came in and joined us for dinner.
In their
of
resort
course.
wear.
That's an incredible event.
Yeah,
You're crazy that week.
It was the biggest. This was the biggest one we've had since we've hosted it.
I just want to know, did you run out of grits?
No, I did not.
They had plenty for us Friday night.
Now, should people call to make reservations? especially on the weekend?
Reservations are, of course, welcomed.
Okay, so give your phone number to make reservations.
Yes, it's area code 561-627-2000, and just ask for Ironwood Steak and Seafood.
Are you doing anything big for Easter? Or
Oh, we'll do an Easter brunch, of course, and then I'm sure we'll put together a little Easter menu for dinner as well.
prefix menu?
Yeah, prefix menu. We haven't really talked about it yet, but it'll just be an insert into our regular dinner menu.
Do you have private dining there?
Of course we
In
do.
case we want to eat in privacy?
Yes, we have 4 private dining rooms that are all easily booked as well. Just call the number, ask for Ironwood, and they'll direct you to our private events coordinator, and she will take very good care of you.
We have 2 surprises for you.
We do.
We do? What? Do you know what it is? I don't.
No clue.
Why'd you write it down?
I wrote nothing down. Settle down over there, Texan boy.
So, on our website, which is unbelievably active, we have
to say the least.
yeah, really. We have a section that's called Renee and our top 16 restaurants.
Don't you want to rate the restaurant first?
Well, no. So this is not just Palm Beach. This is all of South Florida because we have reach all the way down into Broward. We decided to make you one of our top 16 restaurants.
Thank you
We
very
loved
much.
your restaurant.
Now,
We
I
were
don't want to
very
make
very
you
much.
worry or feel bad, but that means we got to knock somebody off.
Uh-oh.
So, but you absolutely...
He looks really upset about that.
Yeah, no, you absolutely deserve, and that's a hard, tough thing to accomplish with us. But Ironwood will be, you'll see your logo, it'll link to your website.
It was that good.
Thank
it
you
really
very
was.
much. I've actually seen that section on your website.
Oh, good. I love this guy.
He looked into us.
I know. I love this guy.
Okay, so how do
Let's
we
rate the
okay, I was going
restaurant.
to say that.
He
How-
doesn't understand our rating. We don't do, you got a 9 or a 10. But
Who
what you-
uses that voice, though?
That's
It's horrible. I'm just saying.
Is it really?
Oh, you pays me.
Okay. So we're going to rate Ironwood Steak and Seafood.
How do we rate it?
Can't wait to come back. Wow, we love you, man.
Please
We
hurry
love you.
back.
Hit a home run. You really
are
did.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely great friend to the show. You are a genius, actually.
Thank you.
That's how much we loved your dishes. We're going to go to a real quick commercial, and we will be right back.
Thank
Hi,
you.
this is Steve-O from the South Florida Eat and Critique radio show. Both Renee and I are seeing our listening audience grow every week. Our audience is 40 plus, with expendable income who eat out 2 to 3 times a week. Go to our website and see all the Broward and Palm Beach County restaurants who are already involved with our show. Restaurants such as Vic and Angelo's, The Office, Coco's Asian Bistro, Cafe D'Angelo's, Eduardo's di San Angelo, Buddha's Sky Bar, Maggiano's Italian Restaurant, and many more. Come join us and market your restaurant on the hottest weekend radio show targeting people who eat out 2 to 3 times a week. Come on our show and talk about your happy hour, your entrees, your new summer menu, your brunch, or even just your decor. Call us now to invite Renee and myself to dine at your restaurant and then come on our show. We can create a great dining promotion to drive traffic to your restaurant. Call us at 954-336-3767 or just go to our website at www.steveoandreneeshow.com.
Hi, this is Andrew McKinney, General Manager of Meisner Park in beautiful downtown Boca Raton. I love listening to the Steve-O and Renee Eat and Critique radio show.
So hi, this is Teresa Judice from the Row House in New Jersey. I love the South 40 East radio show.
Wow.
Are you giving out more tickets? I thought that segment was over.
Listen,
it came and went.
You know what? God, today has gone by so fast.
It
and
has.
we still got some great things to talk about. But next week, I was going to do it today. I get so many emails, Renee, that about breakfast.
Yes.
But not like brunch breakfast, like somewhere that's like unusual.
And
really
you are
good.
the expert at breakfast.
Boy. And so next week, we're going to give out our top 10 breakfast. I mean, you're going to be surprised. Some of them are in Juno Beach. We have places.
Did you travel out there to
Of
eat?
course.
Of course you did.
Because I want to share this with everybody. We have like Diane's Country Kitchen in Coral Springs.
They have the best pickles. Wait a second.
Oh,
the best
half sour
pickles ever.
But we're gonna next week. Tune back in next week. We're gonna do our top 10 breakfast restaurants. You're gonna it's gonna shock you. Some of the restaurants. Of course, 2J's is one of them on there.
Yes. Absolutely.
We
So
have
let's
a lot
talk
of
about.
things coming
I was
up,
going to say,
though.
let's talk about some of our tastings coming up. March 14th, we're going to be dining at Madison's in Boca Raton.
Next week.
Yes, which I'm really looking forward to. March 21st, we're going to be at the Wild Sea Oyster Bar and Grill on Las Olas. That's at the Riverside Hotel.
I know.
Which is beautiful.
It is. Woo, boy, we're hot.
Yeah, March 28th, we're going to be at the Swank Kitchen in Davie. Is that country food? Swank?
You're gonna love it.
I
They got
am?
grits there.
I'm sure they do.
Grits there.
And April 6th, we're going to be doing a live remote at Jazz's Nightlife in Meisner Park, which I'm really, really looking forward to.
You know what? That's like 3 or 4 live remotes. How are we getting all these live remotes?
We're traveling a lot.
Wow, that's amazing. You know,
We're taking our show on the road.
last week, speaking of amazing, last week we did
You
our
talking about
live
me?
remote. I love you. Last
Stop
week.
sucking up. The show's almost over.
Oh, okay. I misread the clock. I thought we had 20 more minutes. But we had our live remote last week at Meatball Room. And I got to tell you, they started with us. We started with them from day one.
Owner John Hanley
John
and executive chef Louie. We love them.
What a great pizza. What great food. It is like the hottest place in Boca right now. We get emails going, we feel like it's a New York hangout.
It really is. The best pizza imaginable.
They're in Boca Raton. They're at the corner of Jog and Yamada.
In the Regency Court Shopping Center.
I got to tell you, this place, and they're one of our top 16 restaurants also.
Well deserved.
But I feel like we helped to bring a lot of his clientele there, because with the amount of emails we get about Meatball Room, I mean, and he continues advertising with us. I mean, if you have a restaurant and you're trying to reach 45 plus expendable income people who dine out 4 to 6 times a week, wow, we've definitely proved ourselves with Meatball Room.
Yes.
It's just a great place, and they have ladies' night every Wednesday night. Ladies drink for free.
They have things going on all the time. Entertainment almost every night.
I know.
It's
And
an
they have that
incredible place to
beautiful
dine.
patio bar. And Chef
And
Louie.
the bar. The bar area
the-
is beautiful.
Oh, I know. They're carrying our wine.
Yes, they are.
Chege.
Common Air and
Yes.
Shiraz.
Yeah, he said he sold 2 bottles the other night to one table.
It's that good.
It is that good. So, man, we love the Meatball Room and what they're doing over
The
there.
baked clams.
They had their big Beetle
50th
thing there
anniversary
last
party.
night. They were sold out completely.
Oh, I'm sure they were.
Yeah, we had it.
Not for the Beatles, for their food, because their food is beyond incredible.
But it was a great promotion too.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You can reach us if you have some restaurant ideas. You want to contact us, you can contact us through our website, got it out. See, I got it out. www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com.
It's theeatandcritiqueshow.com. You do not need the W's.
Well, maybe
you just
they
want
do.
to say it. You just want to say it. That's why.
I've got a deal with the www.
You got
people.
no deal.
I do. We're under contract. We're under contract. We
Okay,
have
show
to
me
say-
the money for that.
The www. Yes, if you've got a fine dining restaurant, this is such a perfect place to advertise on, because that's all we have are people who love dining out,
Like
who-
ourselves.
Yeah, who don't want to waste their money with new places they've never tried before. Because Harriet down the street said, "Oh, I love this restaurant."
Never
You gotta-
listen to Harriet.
Never listen to Harriet. Listen to Steve-O and Renee, okay? Because we do not even allow people to advertise on here unless
we
we've
can
done a
highly
tasting
recommend them,
first.
yes.
And if it's a bad tasting, we're not going to give you gift certificates out.
Listen, we gave the gift certificates back from the other night, from last week at the Hard Rock.
I know, we did. So we do it right. We've got a lot of great restaurants coming on this month and next month. We want to thank Executive Chef Josh Sayers. I keep wanting to
It's
say
not
Sayers.
It's not shares.
For coming in the studio today.
Get it straight over there, cowboy.
And I hope we can do a lot of new things with Ironwood Steak and Seafood in the future.
I'm just looking forward to eating there again.
You know what, Renee?
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing. How
I
you
know.
doing?
How you doing? I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. It's I can tell this is like it was a great show. I just had a great feel to it, and the phones were ringing off the wall, which is probably a good sign.
That's a good sign, yes.
Yes. And you know what? Listen, without you all, there's not us.
Absolutely.
So peace and love, everybody.
We're out.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with local restaurant critic